Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And Afcon is very close. Yeah, the Super Eagles should be looking to do one better than they did last year in the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations. And a lot is expected of the Super Eagles. Honestly, a lot is expected of them. I must say that, looking at how they finished off the tournament, finishing as runners-up, just from the group stage, I feel like the performances weren't good enough from the group stage, but they ensured that they didn't really lose any game. And then leading off to the round of 16, where they started to pick up better performances, pick up better results, and then eventually able to do it to get to the final. A lot is expected of them in this particular edition, the 35th edition, and just the fact that they are three-time champions, and unluckily for them, they were not able to qualify to the World Cup. There's a lot on them. There's a lot for them to ensure that they win the tournament again, right? Yeah, I think it's about time they win it for the fourth time and just give the fans something to cheer about. Because honestly, I feel like the fact that we didn't qualify to the World Cup, a lot of fans questioned the commitment. That's the word. The commitment of the players to the team and how well they want to perform for the national team and all that. And hopefully they're able to get that right. And the fact that we still have Eric Schell as the coach, it just says a lot as to the NFF still trusting him to get them to eventually winning the title, and probably hopefully for a long time is able to help us or get us to that point of eventually winning, getting to play in the World Cup. But all that said, camp officially opened on Monday, and about 26 players, I think, are in camp at the moment. As of yesterday, Victor Osimhen and Moses Simon were not yet in camp. And looking at the players that were eventually called in by the coach, Ejuke, Akinsomiro, yeah, a lot of those players, I feel like the coach knows what he's doing. I hope he's able to get the tactics right, he's able to get the formation right, and push them to eventually win that title again. But when you look at the squad, you feel like we have a very good squad. We have a very quality, talent, experience in that squad that can get us to the final, and not just even to the final, but eventually winning the title. Hopefully they're able to do that. A lot of people are still trying to question some of the players the coach picked, but regardless, he expects them. And I feel like if you look at probably the likes of Paul Onuachu, Ejuke, they've not done badly in their teams. They've not. So if the coach has said, even the goalkeeper Francis Uzo, who a lot of people have said, oh, why would you pick Francis Uzo when Maduka Okoye is there? The coach has seen them play. He sees who is fit, who is ready, who has played consistently for their clubs. It's enough for him to pick Francis, because I feel like he has actually not done badly for his team either. So honestly, whatever it is that the coach does, I am in support of it. I am really, really in support of the head coach, Eric Schell. He knows what he's doing, and I think people just have to now start to trust him and believe not just in the team, but also in the coach. Yeah, I think it's about time. People, don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles at _official FSH. Also put on your post notification button to get our latest video when they drop. Ensure to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Subscribe. Okay, subscribe guys. All right, continue with the video. Anyways guys, away from the squad list, the Super Eagles played a friendly game yesterday against the Pharaohs of Egypt, and it was I had mixed feeling about the results. I feel like even the 11 players, the starters, they didn't do badly, but that first half they didn't play exceptionally well. I feel like it was end to end on both sides. But our regular starters, Moses Simon obviously was not yet in camp, so obviously he didn't play. Victor Osimhen wasn't in camp. Ademola Lookman was in camp, but obviously he didn't play. Who again? Yeah, the regular people, Akko Adams, and yeah, all those guys, they didn't start off. I feel like the coach felt he wanted to see what he could do with the other players that will not be regular starters, just maybe in a match where we don't have to start our regular starters. Yeah, he wanted to do that. Obviously, looking at that lineup, you say, oh, these players, individual players are not bad, but playing together, you could tell that there was no synergy, there was no cohesion between them. They were struggling a bit and more defensively in that match. It was a friendly regardless, and the Super Eagles did lose the match 2-1. Chidozie Awaziem got the goal. It was, I think, into the extra time of the first half and making it 1-1 before Egypt did get the final goal, I think in the 75th minute. See, I get that it is a friendly and it leads, to the tournament itself. It's not a cause for worry. It's not an alarming loss where maybe it's like 3-0, 4-0, 4-1 or something like that. No, it's just to like put them into rhythm of the games that are coming subsequently. So hopefully the coach will now know what he has to do, with the starting 11, the players themselves, and just having to understand what he needs to do to, as I said, not just get them to the final, but winning the tournament for the 4th time. So yeah, I'm here. I'm going to be supporting the team. I guess the theme of the Super Eagles is let's do it again. Yeah, you have to support them as a fan, encourage them. Even when it doesn't seem like they're particularly playing well, encourage them. Let them feel like, yes, the fans are behind us, regardless of what happens. Yes, you might not like how they play, but they know that, yes, the fans are with them. They're on the journey with them, because it's not exactly easy, but they would have to do it and get the job done. So that's for Afcon. Now there's a story going on around about the NFL trying to the whole situation with the ineligible player, quote and unquote, that DR Congo played against us in that World Cup qualifier, and they are trying to go to FIFA to lay their complaints and all that. And I laugh. I remember when I was asked this question on radio this morning, and I just felt like, really, are we still doing that? Are we really still doing this? Because honestly, it's a disappointment that NFF thinks, oh, you know what, let's use the card of what's his name? Let's use the card of a player who is ineligible to stop them from playing in the intercontinental playoffs, and then maybe we have a chance to play. Nah, no, you don't. You do not. Don't try to cover up your seriousness on the field with with inconsequential things, really. We don't qualify. Let us rest. I'm sure even the players have come to terms with it. Just trying to look for a case where there is none is hugely disappointing. Instead of the NFF to look at what they can do to improve themselves, improve the grassroots. Our under 18s, on the 20s, on the 19s, on the 17s are not particularly playing well when it comes to these competitions. Let them look at how they can improve it, and they won't waste their time to fight for something that really doesn't make any sense. When this case came up, I think a few days after we played them, FIFA came out to say that the two players that you're talking about, and I don't want to mention the two players' names, the two players you're talking about are confirmed eligible to play. What are you talking about? What fight are you trying to fight? Honestly, NFF has to stop this embarrassing act. It is, it is not nice. It's not good on the eye. It's not. They need to really stop it. Make shame they cash us sometimes, really. Because I don't understand. We have come to accept that we are not playing in the World Cup. Let it die. Leave it. Leave the case alone. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts. But I just feel like there's a tournament coming up and we are trying to focus on that. No, let them redirect their attention and know what is right. What is meant that will just see, please let me not go about. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts about the Super Eagles so far. I think the Super Eagles are supposed to leave Cairo, where they played the friendly against Egypt. They're supposed to leave for Morocco, I think, on Thursday. Yeah, I think they're supposed to leave on Thursday. Their first game is supposed to be on Tuesday. Yeah, the tournament officially kicks off on Sunday, which is on the 21st. And then we play on the 23rd, which is on Tuesday, yes. And we'll be taking on the Taifa Stars of Tanzania. So hopefully, when they travel back, or when they travel to Morocco tomorrow, they begin training and all that leading up to Afcon itself. But I wish the team good luck. I wish them all the best. Eric Shell, the staff, the technical staff, the players, even those who don't get to play on the field, who are probably benched, support the other players that are on the field that the coach has trusted to start off the game. You can eventually come in. You don't have to start off the games. You might even have much of an impact when you come off the bench. So support each other, encourage each other, and I'm sure the fans will do the same. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the games. Yeah, until the tournament itself starts off. I'll see you guys in the next one.